All right, guys, welcome back to the Rebel 93 podcast with the guys. As usual. I mean, what else are they really expecting?
Come on now.
It's us. We are they. It's Andy.
I don't know if I like that.
Daddy Ark.
Lars on the lens.
And of course,
Camera World.
Camera World fucking T, bro. Drop the bomb on it, future Andy.
He's a future Andy.
Now, yeah, I mean, there's not really a point in saying like how we feeling. Kind of discussed that.
Yeah.
Already.
So-
Still feeling alright.
Actually, I'm not.
Wait,
little more
didn't we want to talk about the city?
I'm kidding.
A little more champagne, and yeah, no, we could
city,
we could jump right into it. It's not wasting time. Let's get right into it.
The city. So there's a city in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but they're trying and they're really expecting to like build a city that is literally like a wall, way higher than the Eiffel Tower.
Empire State Building.
The Empire State Building.
Okay.
But it goes in walking distance. If you try to walk the whole city, it takes about 40 hours to get across.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now this city is literally,
It's like a great wall.
yeah, it's like a building.
Essentially,
It's a long ass building, is what it is. Like
Yeah.
ultimately, where there's gonna be sections of suburbs and whatever the fuck else that they're gonna put in. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't.
What are your concerns?
My concern is fucking movies, okay? I've seen movies where this is like a thing and it just never ends well. And I don't feel like with the way society is right now that it will even ever work.
My question is if they would allow tourists.
How many people are allowed to live there again? It was like 9 million, I think it was going to be.
9 million
to
we're
Something
going to be
like
able.
that. See, but the thing is, like, so whenever I suppose in our today's like society, we have like length and height essentially, and like kind of with the certain buildings. I forgot how they explained it, but it was kind of like, okay, if it's gonna be a line. It's called the line. So it's gonna be like you said, 40 hours across to get by walking distance, but they're gonna have like certain type of communities or like certain type of like you said, like different suburbs or like rural areas, I suppose. But they're kind of having like levels. It's really tall, so there's gonna be an extreme amount. Like there's gonna be like grocery stores, shopping centers, like all in like a same like level or like floor, like section or sector.
But now think about this. What happens
you don't really have to
when
go too far.
that becomes the standard of living and everything
I mean, like, that's
outside
evolution.
of it just becomes, it's just considered poverty.
I want to know how you feel about it, and then I will follow up with how we'll get into it. Go ahead.
All right.
Interesting.
So I think it's interesting because, you know, they're kind of. I'm going to use Florida as an example. Florida, you have to drive to get anywhere. There's nothing that's walking distance.
Yeah,
Like
very true.
literally. Like you can't do none of that.
Unless you live in Miami.
Unless you live in like the city,
Tampa, Miami, Orlando.
then you know, like some things are like walking distance fairly, but even then it's like bike distance, Segway distance. But with that type of ecosystem where they're building, one, I think they're going to try to implement, like, you know, you've seen some movies where they kind of have like the greens growing. It's like a very like lively area as well. They try not to like make it so kind of just
Futuristic.
self-producing.
yeah, type, yeah. So I think it's definitely a step into the future because, you know, there's, let's say on the top floor, there's a shopping center, 2 floors down, there's, you know,
A barbershop.
a barbershop or whatever. Yeah, and just like supermarkets and like all the stuff that you need, and you don't have to go too far. You could just go straight down or straight up or maybe a little bit to the right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that for the entire thing. So it's not like most people have to like go across town.
What's the difference between that and New York?
I mean, I suppose the accessibility, like, bro,
the
so
outside.
you seen that video of that one dude?
What do you mean accessibility?
Like,
I don't
You seen
think
that- you seen
everyone
that-
is just going to be able to live there.
you seen that one video of that one, the one dude, he like, I suppose he hasn't been to New York for long, but he was like, yo, does New York not have a Whole Foods? Like, I just need some groceries. And he literally went to like bodegas. Bro, bodegas have groceries. Like, if you need milk, eggs, cereal.
Yeah, right
what you need-
downstairs.
Yeah, right downstairs, right.
So what's the difference?
I mean, the difference is the idea, the concept.
It's the same concept.
Is it though?
Yeah.
How?
I can
Because
live in
they-
this building and I only have to go maybe a 2-block radius for anything that I need.
Okay, but all right. So think of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Okay, you got all of these things. You think about how big Manhattan is. Okay, the line is gonna be really fucking long. It's gonna be really long, but it's only in a line. Think about how many lines they can make next to it. I'm not saying they're doing that, but think about how much space they can cover.
If they wanted to do that,
If they wanted to, they can.
Yeah.
That's an option. But it saves a lot of like area. I suppose for that, yeah, it's gonna be like a lot. But as far as everything around it,
It's
you don't
still
have to.
covering the same area.
Yeah, but think about volume. Think about like in a cup. You feel me? Like the amount in here that you pour into a tall glass won't be the same as
how
like,
wide do you think this line is gonna be?
I think
know,
it's gonna have
probably
to be.
It's gonna be a
very
pretty wide
yeah.
line.
Yeah, but then again, like
I feel like
So you wait. So I'm asking you, do you have a problem with this?
Do you guys remember seeing like there's like a movie from Disney where they were living on a starship? It was like Xeon or whatever.
Sounds familiar.
You know
are you talking about Xenon, the teenage thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
She like lived on a
I used to love that
starship,
movie.
and it was like that's what I kind of envisioned the inside of it looking like, where it's like this is a room, and then you walk out of this room, and it's just a big ass hall full of more rooms.
Yeah.
You ever seen
I mean, there's gonna be like
Elysium?
3-dimensional things. Like,
You ever seen
obviously.
Elysium? Elysium with Matt
I
Damon.
know it. I don't remember watching
Well,
it. though.
in that movie, the world basically decided that they should
Is that
have
where
a
they go to space?
civilization in space, but that the space civilization is called Elysium,
Mm.
and it's literally close to the atmosphere of Earth. Like it's not far. You don't have to travel that far. Literally, it's like as soon as you break the atmosphere, you're gonna get there pretty soon.
That's the one where he's like sick, right? And has to,
Yeah,
like,
he
get
gets
okay.
like that machine on him.
Okay,
Yeah.
word, yeah, I remember.
Well, that one, and then like the whole like Elysium
ring.
is literally just a ring.
Yeah.
Is only a ring, but once you're in it, it's like a whole world.
like a whole world,
You
yeah.
know, like there's space. There's like it's not
There's
what
depth. There's depth.
right
instead of it
because
just being,
like when I seen this the first time, the first thing I thought was, well, how wide is it gonna
But
be?
there's depth inside of the wall.
right.
Like, have you seen like the designs for it?
yeah, I've seen it.
Like, there's
So,
it's more
my-
than just up and down.
No,
My
yeah,
question
no,
is-
and that's what's kind of
But
like
it's
different
more
about it.
inside that they're working on compared to like the outside, because the outside is gonna
My
be
question
pretty
is,
plain
how
and
is it-
simple. Yeah, it's just a
Right.
wall.
So here's my thing: is like, how's it gonna work? Is it just like you can buy property inside? And choose
I
to
feel
live there?
like not everyone's
like-
gonna be able to live there. I
I
feel
think-
like you're gonna
or
have
like-
to have like bread, like.
Andy asked if I have any concerns or anything like that. I think one thing that I think one of the largest problems that they will have is importing. Like, how will they, like, how,
Import goods.
how like easily or how efficient will they be able to import goods to sustain the
Well, I think
lifestyle
they're
that
gonna
they
create.
see?
they're
I don't
probably-
think it'd be that difficult.
I think they're probably gonna create a section where it's just agriculture, and it's like now this is
Yeah,
not
what if they're like, what if
sustaining-
it's like a self-sustainable
sustaining
like
thing, you know what I mean?
community?
Now-
Yeah.
It creates
way-
workers.
But now here's the thing: is like you ever seen an ant? Like you ever seen somebody who have an ant thingy?
A colony.
Ant
yeah.
farm.
An ant farm. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it would look like.
Mm.
Like now, are you on the inside or the outside?
Whoa! That's wild.
You know
like,
what I mean?
imagine looking at it from the outside. And
But
it's
you
like,
don't
yo,
think
they're,
it's like super
worker
creative
ants.
for them to do this?
I think it's awesome. I think
It
we should
is, it's
try
pretty
it.
dope.
Creative, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
feel like I don't think it's gonna be how people think it is.
I don't think so either.
All right, here's my thing. It is creative. I'm not one to say, okay, this is necessary. I'm not one to say this is necessary. But for the progression of how we live in the future that we see ourselves living, I mean, like, it's taking a step somewhere. You feel me? Like, we have to grow. We have to like do
I
these.
feel like-
we have to be able to make these mistakes to know what not to do.
But I feel like we're doing everything. We're literally doing the opposite of everything that the world literally wants. Well, says that they want to do, because the world wants to like have like, well, not the world, but everybody. Everybody wants to have whole foods now. Everybody wants to grow their own foods. Everybody wants to eat healthy. Everybody wants to eat right. They want to grow their own shit. They want to have their own eggs from their backyard or go to a
Yeah.
farm and get them fresh.
People
They
wanna be
want fresh
self-sufficient nowadays.
everything. And it's like we're going to a society where that like pretty soon that's not going to exist. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the more technology we use to build and replace the natural resources we have, the less natural resources we will be able to acquire.
It's almost like we're straying away from just like the fundamentals that really got us here.
But that's
I wanna
all
know
part
what
of
you're thinking.
evolution.
Yeah, I was
We're
gonna say,
going to have to
literally, though.
evolve.
Is that like part of the process? Because it's like I feel like that's the point of it. You know,
Right,
I had-
for sure.
I had a crazy thought one day.
When don't you?
I know, dude. It's fucking crazy. And I just left it at that. Because I was like, I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, you didn't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. So we know about the Neuralink where you can then sync your brain. What if there's only so many positions and so many people are operated in that system and then something catastrophic happens and now that is considered like
Normal?
the normal, but it's also like those people live on forever.
You guys ever seen Psycho
Like, you know
Pass?
what I mean?
Psycho Pass? Well, Psycho Pass is a show. It's an anime. And the anime is all about that. People now have... It's a world where everyone lives with
A Neuralink?
a Neuralink.
Okay.
That Neuralink literally tells the police are like the two detectives in the show are the main protagonists, and they literally like go off of the Neuralink. So if the Neuralink detects that you have a bad thought, you're automatically
Flagged.
Like a suspect.
flagged, and they have every right to either kill you or imprison you before you commit that act. Do you think we'll get to that point?
Nah.
To the point where like our thoughts will be out for the government to know?
I don't think that we'll get to that. I mean, like we wouldn't see this shit
Nah,
in our
nah,
life.
Because my
Like,
brother
it's
told
not-
us something on
the other day.
the other day about the Neuralink.
yeah.
My brother, he has early stages of Parkinson's. I could say this because I know my brother.
Yeah.
He has that early stage of Parkinson's, and he was reading up on the Neuralink, and the Neuralink where Elon Musk, not Elon Musk, Elon Musk said that they will be able to turn off certain sicknesses like that in order to better the life of humans. Now, I said that is kind of scary because if they could turn off sicknesses like that, can't they just turn you off if they so choose to?
It's the same reason on why they're trying to push Teslas to be like the normal car, because let's say you get a DUI, because everything is computer linked, they'll just be able to turn off your Tesla. Like, yeah, you're not driving this.
Damn. You think all of that is on some
They-
like blockchain type of time?
They kind of do that yet. I mean, that's where the future of everything.
I mean, look at Too Fast, Too Furious when that technology came out where like they were like shooting cars
and they,
with
like,
the
tranquilize
with the
the
EMP
engine.
and
Yeah.
it'll like stop the car.
Yeah.
I don't think that's far fetched.
I don't think it's far fetched that
It's probably already made.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think it's
Just
far
isn't
fetched that
out.
the government will
So,
use our Neuralinks together.
if
Like
you already
know.
have a DUI, and then you like after you like get through everything, they'll link up your car so your car won't start until you hit a breathalyzer first.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
facts.
there's-
So it's
Yeah,
like
step
so
one.
It's like step one. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
almost conditioning. So I think there is levels to
Yeah,
it. But
and there is cars where if you don't make your payment, it won't turn on. My brother's
what?
Volkswagen,
That's the first
yeah,
time I heard
he had a Volkswagen, a GLI, and if he didn't pay it, like they will turn off his car,
That
and
is
he
the
will not
first time
be
I heard
able
that.
to turn it on.
That's
Now he
nuts,
found
right?
he found a loophole because the car has a remote, right? He found a remote and he started going on YouTube trying to see ways to like
Finesse it.
finesse it, and
This
there's
might
a
have
code.
to get bleeped out.
Yeah, that's fine. But there's like this code that he will put in like after they'll turn off his car. And like, cause this was when like me and my brother were like down bad. Like me and my brother were down bad. And like my brother would literally put this code in and like boom, the car would turn on, not pay nothing. But like as soon as like he'll turn it off, he wouldn't be able to turn it back on unless he had that code again.
Jeez.
I really hope the code wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I wasn't.
It was 4, 5, 6 actually.
69, 69, 69.
You're wild. I want to know your concerns on like the questions you asked.
I have no concerns about a super city. I'm
What are your thoughts then?
I'm
I
with
feel
it.
like Dubai is already.
I'm with it.
super
I don't
safe.
live there, bro. If that's what they want to do, that they can do it. What does it have to do with me? If they feel like they want to design a super city and
So how would you
if
feel
they
if
feel
they-
like
What
if
did
they
I
feel
s-
like if
what-
they feel like it's gonna be better for them, then they can.
What
they
did
can
I
go do
say
it.
that made you take off the headphones? Like, what did you think when I said that?
Because
It
you
was,
said you
It doesn't necessarily mean
it's
like
not
progression.
necessary.
All right, and what do you think about it?
I mean, it's not necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, like I stand on that. I'll double down on that.
Okay.
Like it's like you guys, you don't need to do this, but they want to.
Right.
And so the reason why I'm like egging him about it is because on our way back to PA from New York, bro, there's this dumbass building.
I know exactly
that just
why.
Fucking shaped like, why are you shaped like this? It's just a dumbass building. And he's over here like, bro, like, it's creative and it's, he was being all Lars. So then now he has concerns about a super city, and it's like, well, why? When you were literally applauding
Nah,
this.
I mean, like, it's different. There's nothing wrong with creating something new. Like that is, I would believe that that's why we're here. We're here to teach and create. Like, do y'all not agree?
So I think I agree with the teach and create. I think it's just equally being able to be opportunistic about something, but as well as equally skeptical.
At what expense?
But like
How much is it gonna take to I want to know how much it's gonna take to build this wall, this line, versus how many of those dollars can be used for something else to better their society already. Once I get that answer, bro, then you let me know if it's necessity or not.
yeah, or what the end goal of it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what is
Because
the
like
what are the
maybe it's
means to
spending
them
this,
doing
but
it?
like the future.
But to
of it
better the
is-
people that need it, then cool. I mean, those people probably won't even be alive by the time it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, but the
It's
but
like
the
a
thing
it's
is
like a 2030 project. Like that's something they want to do like within the next few years.
yeah, but the thing is like the
Starting.
next generation will have it.
Yeah.
But I honestly, there, like he said, like you should be able to be skeptical, which is where my concerns lie. But I'm not necessarily.
Don't take Tiago's words and fucking justify it with what the fuck we talked about in New York.
I'm talking about the line, not.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the same thing.
But you're being skeptical.
I'm not. I said I'm
You
all
literally-
for it.
No, you're being skeptical as to why the fuck do they need to do.
That's
some shit
not
like
being
that.
skeptical. That's literally
You're questioning it. You're like denying it's like. It's
No,
capability.
that's not what I'm doing.
Then what were you
That's
doing?
literally not
You
what I'm
weren't
doing. You're
validating
not
it.
going to point that narrative.
You weren't validating it.
I wasn't validating it. I literally said they can do as they please if they feel like that's what's best for them. I don't live there, so what the fuck does it concern for me?
But you don't necessarily feel. All right, you don't feel like it's necessary. One, you don't live there. That's fine. But it's like you are really questioning like, why do that? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, what is the point?
That's being
I literally
skeptical.
said, someone
That's
bring me
being-
that
is
answer.
Is that not being skeptical?
I don't know. I feel like that is being skeptical, but at the same time, it's like I agree with what your question was is that money being put for good use? Like, what is their
No, there's
plan?
reason. There's logic
And, like,
behind it.
can we use it
Behind what he's
somewhere
saying.
else?
Do you know it?
Do I know the reason? No.
Okay, that's what I asked for.
Okay. Now, what's the reason for that? Now, my basis as to what this.
reason?
Yeah. My basis as to me saying, like, literally, he was just like, they don't have to make a building like that. I was like, you're right. But, like, why? Essentially,
He said, why not?
why not? Like, why? Like, why? What's stopping one from doing some shit?
No one. No one's
Exactly. So
I mean,
it's
they
like,
did it. Did I have any? I don't live in New York.
I
So
understand.
it doesn't
that.
matter. It's just, why would you make this dumbass building that's shaped like that?
And my
For,
like,
for
literally it was
everything
kinda
to
just
still
like,
be,
why not?
for them to still be the same office space or whatever the building was for.
And
I honestly don't know what the building was for.
Essentially, I said, I was just like, yo, like, you know, yeah, it's still a building. Like, fundamentally, it holds the same utility. So we don't know what their difference was, like what they were like essentially trying to do. But other than be creative, other than create something new for our visual
Pleasures.
for our pleasure and just for like the world that we live in. Like, would you like? Let's say you have
Okay,
an
so
idea.
take
Wait.
that, take
Let's-
everything that you just said and apply it to the line.
Did I not? Did I not say like, yo, like there?
You said you had concerns,
No, you asked if I had concerns.
and then you answered.
Okay, because I can be skeptical.
Like, bro, you see, I hate when he fucking does this.
What
bro.
am I doing exactly?
Bro, like one, you almost tried to put words in my mouth that I never said. Two, I'm literally trying to get you to understand. I'm not yelling. I'm trying to get you to understand.
Thank you.
I'm not crazy.
I was gonna
I'm
let
not
him
crazy.
rock.
No,
I was
I'm
really
not.
gonna
I'm
let him
not.
rock.
Literally, I'm trying to get you to understand that there is no difference. So I feel like with the position that you already had spoken about, you should be all for it.
I mean, I can be all for it.
Then
But-
say that.
Did I? All right. Did I say? You asked
think-
if I had.
I think-
you asked if I had concerns.
I think
so
the difference
thought,
is
Go
that
ahead.
like Andy wants what side of the fence do you lean towards more? Is it I'm
okay.
for it?
And
or I'm
if I
more
wasn't clear
skeptical?
about that, then that's where I'm wrong. That's where it's
So are
blurred
you all
lines.
for it or not?
I'm for it. It's just you asked if I had concerns, so I thought about something I can be concerned about.
Honestly, I don't even think I said that.
You said, you said, do you have concerns?
I will play this back,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna double down that I asked that.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm almost
Because I'm
positive
pretty
that's-
sure if I did ask that, I feel like I only asked that because you said it's concerning.
I don't know if I said that.
But anyways,
don't know.
Was that the moral of what you're trying to get at? Is like
Yeah,
which
I just
way
wanted
do
to
you
know
lean
what
to
I just wanted to
more?
know what he thought about it.
So which
Nah,
way do you
but-
lean to more? For it or against it?
I'd say because of the same reason, like, why not? Like, one, we're here to create, and, like, we wouldn't know what we're capable of unless we execute, unless
Yeah.
we do something
We don't
about
know
it.
what new idea might come from it too.
Yeah, like, literally, like, that could be something great for them. We don't live there. Like you said, you could care less. But it could be something great for them, and that could be a step into the future that we see ourselves being in.
I don't
So-
really care. It's
Care.
because I'm over here thinking, like I said it and I was like, damn, I brought up this conversation, but like
facts.
it's not that all right. So I don't care because of his reasoning. Like,
Yeah.
I agree with him 100%.
Like, he's not wrong. He's not like you have no. You have
know,
no reason.
I feel,
Stop
I
it,
feel
'cause
like
you know damn well
it
you're
hasn't, it's not gonna affect us anytime soon right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it is gonna start affecting once it's done. Only because if one society
It's
does
bringing
it
change.
and it's successful, everybody else is gonna wanna.
Yeah, imagine if like the United States said, okay, we're gonna build a wall across the United States.
Right in the middle. Right in the
in the
middle.
middle.
Boom. And then you're just gonna have trains.
Damn, that's gonna be a. That's
Then you're just gonna have trains to take you to hot locations where you
Yeah.
want to go check out the coasts, and then you can live in section 4 of the wall.
That's gonna be weird though.
I think that's.
You want to
gonna
know
be like
why?
a
You want to know why
segregated-
it's gonna be weird?
segregated, thing.
Because there's already things. Like if you look at the line, there's nothing around the line besides water and forestry.
Yeah.
If we build a line
We would have
throughout
to
the United
cut
States,
out
there's
a lot.
already buildings and
Yeah.
all this other things.
There's
That's
already
like-
land that's like.
it would
okay,
Okay, you
have
just
to
buy
get-
you buy out those companies and be like,
Yeah.
hey, we're gonna buy your land. All right, and you give them a price they can't refuse.
But
It's-
I
can
think
you
same-
buy land like across?
same
Like
Bro,
how
yes,
many
you can.
states you're going?
Word,
Yeah.
You
literally.
can.
You can.
I think it'll
Yeah.
just.
Well,
take,
you can, but like you know how much money?
I think it'll take. I think it'll take like
the United
10
States
times.
government want to
longer.
do it, they gonna do it.
I know.
I think it'll take like 10 times longer because like not everyone is gonna be so willing. Like they're gonna have to fight for what they
Yeah,
want.
I mean,
well,
you know
there's
what I mean?
probably people who are unwilling with that idea as
Yeah.
well.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, I mean, we already
Like you.
have.
I feel like right now where they're doing.
No,
He said
No.
that to trigger you.
No.
He said that.
and I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it.
He really can't hear you
I'm
anymore
really
because he
fucking
took
with
off
him.
his headphones. He can't
You
hear
still got
you.
ears though.
I'm not doing it. What were we saying?
What was I saying?
So what do you
I
guys-
feel like
Nah, you were definitely wrong. Like it was like. So what were you saying? So what do you guys know, bro? Like
No, because if we were done, I was gonna bring something up.
Word.
no, but
but you didn't
yeah,
know.
I'll say this and then we can move on.
How does
I
that make me
feel-
wrong? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Because you stopped yourself and like you were like, okay, like I have to eat that type shit. Like that was. Never mind, bro. Just continue. We'll talk about it after. We will talk about it after.
Y'all are so funny, bro.
Yeah, right.
Y'all
Bro,
are
like
so
I wish
funny.
that, like, yo, bro, like,
I'm so glad.
Okay,
Angel
but-
sits in the middle sometimes.
You literally
Yo.
sang what you said and then about to speak. I understand why you did that.
This
but,
is
like,
my life.
Yeah.
This has been my life
this is my life.
for like for like the whole time I've known them, been around them. This is my life. I'm always in the middle, okay? While they're just yelling at each other, like
Y'all get to see it. Y'all get
I
to see
asked.
I'm the
I
one
asked-
that they go to and be like, "Yo, but am I wrong? No, but Angel, am I wrong?" Like, and it's
I'd
like,
say he is in the middle for most things, but
He
really,
is,
like,
but-
in opinions, I'm the one in the middle. Like,
I
I really be
asked-
the devil's advocate.
If I asked what you were saying, there was a sudden pause, right?
because I lost.
We lost it.
Yeah.
So if we lost it, I was going to continue on. I don't
But
see
I
how that
found
quote
it.
unquote makes me wrong. And you found it in the same millisecond that I decided to speak. Continue.
But you decided to speak without, like, really knowing if he, like, lost it. You feel me?
There was the pause, and that's why.
Yeah, I lost. I did lose. Like, I did lose
Okay,
it.
you got it, though.
But like, I'm
You
not
got it
trying
now?
to attack you.
You got it now?
Yes. So I feel like where they're doing like the one in Saudi Arabia, I think like right now, I don't think it's gonna be that big as we're thinking it's gonna be.
Okay.
Like I don't
making
think
it
it's
out
gonna
to
interfere with any major cities or any major towns
Well,
like
that's why
that.
they're putting.
No,
it
I mean, they're putting it in
be in, like,
dead
a-
land.
a
Yeah,
remote
that
area.
land. Which I feel is, if it gets to like the U.S. where we want to do it, it's gonna be damn near.
Honestly, knowing how
impossible.
ignorant the U.S. is, now we're gonna do it first.
Nah, imagine.
Probably.
Imagine.
Probably.
see that.
But you, what did you want to say?
I mean, it has nothing to do with this.
No, yeah.
Okay,
move
go
on.
ahead.
All right,
Yeah,
moving on. Copy. I mean, scenarios, right? Because
Okay.
things have updated in our lives.
Okay.
Right. So, guy best friend to your girlfriend.
No.
Cool off
Is
it.
a guy best friend to your girlfriend?
Yeah, like, can your girlfriend have a guy best friend?
No.
Is he gay?
Valid question.
I don't.
These are all contingencies.
I know, but I don't want to answer that, bro. I don't. So
I don't
For the,
wanna
for the
answer
for this
that.
for this scenario, let's just say no. Let's just say no.
Yeah,
for this,
no.
For this scenario.
It doesn't matter. But For this scenario, let's just say no.
You know what? You bring up a fuck ton of questions and then say no one's gonna go down that rabbit hole. But anyways, if it's not a gay dude, then no. I don't think. I
Yeah,
honestly,
nah, bro.
I would strongly suggest to my girlfriend that what his intentions are.
Okay, I
All
want
right,
to
now
say
going
something.
around the room, you will go first.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. So one, I don't want to sound.
Because you're sounding. No, I'm fucking with you.
I don't want to sound like hypocritical. But
Hard.
I feel
What
can
about
men have female best friends? Absolutely. Yes. 100%. Yes. Now,
You don't wanna sound
do I
hypocritical.
feel comfortable with my significant other having a guy best friend now? Like now? Like telling me now?
beginning a friendship now.
Like no, I wouldn't be
Fair.
okay with it.
Fair.
Now, if it was like a friendship where like it's always carried on since before I even met you,
Yeah.
I have no say in that because you had that relationship with that person before I came around.
For sure.
I have no say in telling you can't be with that person
I
because I'm not gonna allow you to tell me I can't be with my friends. You know what I'm
That's for
saying?
sure, yeah.
That's where I'm at. But if it's now, at the stage that we're at now, and you're telling me like, yeah, that's my best, like, no, the fuck it ain't.
yeah, that's
Like it's really not.
All right. I will reply to that afterward. Your turn.
I can agree with what he said. I feel like, if that relationship if it already has its foundations before I'm in the picture, I can't tell you who you have in your life and who you could take out of your life. Like that, I have no right to do that. So
Oh my god, I cannot wait till it's my turn. Go ahead.
if like literally like, okay, I can say though, no, definitely not happening as we're together. Like you're not about to just get a new like a boy best friend. Like that's weird. That's one. Two, I feel like as a partner, as like a partner, or like her man's, we would be able to pick up on a man's intentions before they can. So like I feel like if we
That is false. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm so-
nah, nah, nah.
Okay.
Let him.
I'd say in most cases.
Why he
See-
double back? Made him double back.
I know.
Nah,
I should- I
no,
should just
no,
shut the
because
fuck
really
up.
I have to like I can't just yes I can just be like say the one thing, but really that's me being ignorant. That's me not really considering like
Many
all
scenarios,
possibilities. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Because like not every so I'd say in most cases like yeah okay I could see how he acts around you. Yeah, you don't think nothing of it, but it's weird. Like I could tell her like yo like you're acting like,
You're
I
laughing
I got
too
you.
hard.
I got
you feel what I mean?
You're
Tiago,
laughing
please
too
go.
hard.
So it's like I don't think yeah go ahead T.
Why are you holding your stomach while you're laughing? The joke wasn't that funny.
It's all right. It's all right. Tiago, please go.
It's a very iffy question because at the end of the day, it's like, shouldn't I be your guy best friend?
Got you.
Do you think your
Like,
partner?
wait,
has-
wait,
wait, wait, wait, wait, wait,
My fault,
wait,
my fault,
wait,
you're
wait,
right, you're right,
wait.
my fault.
Like if we're in a relationship, I don't feel like it should, because it's almost more than best friends. Like, but like that's a level that we've already reached. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Like, it's in the like first categories, and then it's like becomes more than that.
Right.
Because you're like, if I'm dating you, I'm trying to choose you as my life partner. Like that, that's
Yeah.
the end goal here.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
not
only
my best
reason.
friend.
That is literally the only reason to be dating somebody is
Yeah.
I'm looking for you to become my life partner.
Yeah, you're looking for the person.
Exactly.
Right.
If we're not dating, then it's just okay. We're just fucking around. Cool, got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the way I view that. But
That's nice.
because it's very true. If I'm dating you, I'm taking this fucking serious. If I'm
For sure.
if we just
And I know you well enough that is the truth. Yes.
yeah, so it's like in my thing, if I'm dating you and we're thinking like, hey, this is gonna be super long term, and you're like, hey, I got a guy best friend, it's gonna fuck with me.
It'll
For sure.
definitely-
Thank you for admitting it.
It's gonna fuck with me.
Thank you.
And I just think that's being anybody, because you're just being like, what the fuck? Who's
Yeah,
this
I think,
guy? Like,
I think,
Yeah,
I think
that's
fuck with
so
anything. That's why we
normal,
said what
yeah.
we said.
like we
wouldn't be cool
reversed
with it.
this whole role into
Not
the
I.
girl's position, and you're
the other
hanging
guy
out
was-
with another girl, right? Let's say we reverse the whole situation. You're hanging out with another girl.
Yeah, like I do.
Yeah, your girl is gonna feel some type of fucking way, and she's gonna be like, "Who is this bitch?" Da, 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 da.
Got you.
And it's gonna create situations.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's about being open and honest, and
For
it's
sure.
just
You-
like
You want to see like 5-star podcasting?
I don't know. I can't lean towards either way because I'd have to be in the scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I
it's,
said, it's all
so
contingent.
it's so weird. I'm gonna lean towards. I wouldn't like it.
Just sat
That's
the
fair.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce.
All right. Tiago, your camera battery, hopefully it is great because let me speak for at least 5 minutes, and I'm
Do your
going
thing,
to
bro.
reply to every single one of you guys. All right, so one-on-one now. So you feel like if it's someone new,
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off, but since it's one-on-one, can I reply to your?
Can it,
Or
is it
do
a
you
con-
want me
is
to
it a
listen?
when I
You want me
allow
to
it, when
listen?
I allow it, because I'm gonna have to ask questions.
yeah,
because
I'ma
there are three
listen,
different
I'ma
answers I need to remember.
Okay.
So to sum up what you said if it's someone new that just came out of the blue, it's a no. And I don't know if it was you or you, which is why I'm asking. Did you say that like you have the right?
No, I said.
You said that?
I
All right,
said
then
I don't.
stop.
All right.
Then
Do
stop.
You want me to
Then stop.
clarify
Then
what
stop.
I said
Stop.
though?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm gonna get to you. I'm
go ahead.
gonna cook you up too.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm ready.
So all right, just repeat what you said
Me?
in a summed up version.
Okay, so basically, if it's a friendship before I was introduced into her life,
You said
I'm okay.
yeah.
But like Tiago said too, it's still gonna bother me a little bit, normal. But if it's new after me and her are already together, to the
Established.
point, and I'm talking about my experiences, how far I am in a relationship, that's where I say no.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't be comfortable with it.
Okay. So you're not comfortable with it.
No.
You don't see that as your problem.
What, like an insecurity?
No.
Stop.
Jeez.
No.
You're
You
right.
don't see that
I'm
as you don't see that as your like that is your own, like that's yourself telling yourself that. Don't you see it that way? Like, oh, I feel like this. Like before you even like speculate, right? Because let's say you see something, right? That's just how you took it.
Can I toss something in there?
Nothing.
Okay. That's why I asked
Hold-
that question.
hold that.
Okay,
That's
so this is all right. This is a one-on-one, right? Okay. So
Let's not
Alright.
take too long on this because
no. Okay, yeah, because I want everyone to have their chance too. So basically, my thing is, it's not that I speculate off the rip.
No, not
Like,
off the rip. No.
I'm not like just because it's a guy, I'm not automatically threatened, and that's what I feel that men get. They get threatened automatically. I don't get threatened. I know my worth. I know what I have.
Your weight.
I know, I know what I bring to the table. I know what I can do. I know what I do. I'm not gonna feel threatened over a guy walking in the room and it's like, oh, everyone thinks he's it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine, cool. Not me, but that's just me. My thing is, and that's why I disagreed with him when he said, about that we can tell their intentions automatically and stuff like that. Like I disagree because not every guy has those intentions.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
But we
Like
would be able to tell.
I feel yes, we would be able to tell, but like I feel like we as men take a lot of things out of context just because we're already on that guard. Like we're already trying to protect our
We already think worst case type shit.
our relationship because I don't
Yeah.
want to say a word that sounds like
Yeah, it was gonna
know.
sound crazy. I know. what you
yeah,
mean.
like we want to protect our relationship, which is normal. It's not bad. You're not sinning. You're not doing nothing crazy. You're doing the normal boyfriend, husband relationship thing. You're protecting what's yours, what you have, and what you worked for. But when you start automatically just one guy walks in, talks to your girl, and you're already like, oh nah, fuck that. Like he's trying to get in her pants. Like that. You sound crazy.
So what's wrong with her gaining a rapport with someone and
Because if it's gonna be constant where you're telling me I'm gonna go hang out with this guy, I'm gonna go out with this guy, I'm gonna go here with this guy because that's my best friend, that's like no. Why? Like this has never happened. You've never been like this. You've never done anything
I mean,
like
it's
that.
just something new. I mean, what if there are things that you're not willing to do, right? And not saying, but
My-
like I'm saying, let's say your girlfriend really, really, really wants to go camping, right?
With another guy.
No. Now listen, but like, bro, you're not for camping. Like, let's just say, like, this is just a scenario, right? Like with anything, like, oh, let's just say you had a fear of heights or you had a fear of roller coasters, and she wants to go to Dorney. Like, why would she put you in a position to where like you're gonna be somewhere that you paid to be that you're not enjoying yourself?
So she's gonna bring another man to do that.
I mean, it wouldn't just. I mean, it doesn't have to be just them, but if it's them, then it's like, why would you stop that human experience with someone?
I feel because you know what rejection feels like, right? You've been rejected by a female.
I mean, I think we all have.
No, yeah, but this is on one-on-one.
Yeah.
You've been rejected by a female, right? You know what rejection feels like. They make it known that they're rejecting you, right? Even if you just want a friendship, they make it known they don't want nothing to do with you. And they
Yeah.
make it known. You can tell, and everybody around you can tell too.
Okay.
So why is it that now I could see that you're just allowing this guy to grab your attention in this way? When
I don't view it as attention.
I've seen you, like I've seen you reject other people, and
Because
now
maybe they tried it. Maybe she saw those intentions like, oh, he doesn't really want to be friends. He wants more than that. It's obvious. So she rejects them. But she found someone with the genuine and honest rapport and care with her, where then it can be 100% complete platonic.
But I feel sometimes that I feel sometimes that the person that comes in where it's only like friendship basis, like you really think that you really believe that all they want is a friendship, are more dangerous than people that are open about what they want. In a sense,
That's how you feel.
That's how
Okay,
I feel.
That's fine.
I feel like I'd be more comfortable knowing what he wants because you can tell compared to someone that's like
Would you be
playing a card.
Would you be down to meet him?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be down.
And
to
what
that.
if he was a cool homie?
That's fine, but I'm not letting my girl just go out on trips like that by themselves.
That's not a trip.
Do you know what I think a power move in this scenario is? You take the homie out for beers.
Yeah, that as well. I don't want to take
She
too long. I'm
makes him
sorry.
like you so much
But-
that like
All right,
nothing ever happens.
your turn. Let's go 1-on-1.
Ask me. You have questions?
No, I mean, rebuttal what you said.
Oh, that.
Sum it up.
Along in a nutshell, along the lines of what he said is that, you know, if we already established a relationship and a new person is introduced and y'all are like buddy, that's probably something I will be less okay with. Yeah, we'll probably all feel like I'm a little uncomfortable with the fact. But if it's somebody that was in your life before I was in the picture, I have no right to tell you who you can and can't have in your life.
You don't trust her to say to do what she says?
As far as like when someone new comes in the picture,
Yeah. Like, yo, babe, this is completely platonic. Like, he's really cool. Like, honestly, I think you guys would get along.
I don't think it has to do with anything about me not trusting her. It's more not trusting the guy.
What? I mean, what control does he have?
He can plant a seed in water.
Yeah, he could like you could just
That
essentially-
would be her allowing it.
Yes, maybe her initial intentions were not to do anything like that, but the more time they spend together, it's something that you're not aware of can grow.
Then that wasn't for you.
But you're like going around like
I'm not going around.
Yeah, because you're asking me like I'm answering your question, but you're saying like you're essentially saying like it wouldn't be from like I understand that.
Okay, so move on.
I understand that it wouldn't be for me, but then again, like I'm answering that, why it wouldn't be okay with me to like allow somebody new to be in her life.
And you also came up with the scenario that, like, yeah,
What
I
was
mean,
the scenario?
if she was more comfortable and then something ended up happening between them two. That's what you said. That's a scenario.
I'm saying the more time that they spend together, it can be more likely that it grows into something that wasn't the intent. Like she could have no intentions of being anything.
Okay.
But the more time that they spend, he like with his intentions, and if
He has intentions.
if he has, which is why like you wouldn't be able to know unless you see how he moves. I would be up to meeting him. Like Tiago said, go grab a beer with him if he's actually cool. Mm-hmm. Like you feel me? Like, and then that'll probably make it difficult on his end. Like, damn, like I really fuck with this dude. And it's
Nah.
like,
You don't have
you can still.
I know you very well, but you don't have a girl best friend?
No. I don't
Why is that?
I don't have girl best friends.
Is this manipulative?
That's-
or would you
You're
go
trying
out
to
with the
get to
dude?
it.
Go to hit.
He's
You're
trying to get
trying
me
to
to
get
say
to
it.
that
Go ahead.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Yo, is this manipulative? Or
I wasn't even going there.
You take the dude out, you go get beers, and you have him go hit on other girls, and you go home and you tell your wife about it and see how she feels about the reaction.
That's control.
Wow. That I mean, like,
I'm fucking
but
with
that, no, it kind of is though. Like, you're not lying. As much as it is a joke, it's kind of like
Is
okay,
it
like
though?
he's creating the narrative.
It's a bait. It's a bait and switch.
Yeah,
Like, what's
bait,
happening?
yeah,
It's like
you're just
okay,
trying
like
to see.
yeah. Let me set this whole thing up and see how you feel about it. Meaning, like your reaction.
I thought ignorance is bliss. You never heard of that?
Also, what I just said was super toxic. Don't go down
OD.
that route.
But ignorance is bliss. Yeah, but
You never
are
heard of that?
Are you gonna be ignorant to her guy best friend?
No,
Are
it's
you gonna
not. It's
kiki
not.
with the happy?
He's not happying.
Yet.
Okay, so
That's-
in your,
that- yo,
in your
bro,
Not
you see
yet.
you're
Not
adding
see. No, no, no.
So
That's
in
crazy.
your-
Not
in
yet.
your-
But there's
in
the
your,
idea that. Go ahead.
so you're trying to say it with like a guy who has no intentions.
I mean, you guys
Or
said
do-
that.
or-
You
or
guys
like-
said that. I mean, everyone who's brought up intention has been everyone but me. I never said anything about
You brought up
intention.
a scenario. We gave it.
No, but I said that like we can't like because I agree with you. We can't automatically think like he's trying to get at her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that 100%. That just shows insecurity.
But is it wrong
But,
for you to
like-
think that there's the possibility?
Okay, so I want.
I think that is no. It's not wrong.
Okay.
I mean, yes. Can there be the possibility? But it's up to her to prove it.
At the end of the day, the
I
loyalty.
trust her.
Okay, so
His
then what's the
loyalty doesn't
problem?
I don't
matter,
trust
though.
him.
What's the problem?
I don't, bro. Cause bro, you don't really know niggas.
But the
don't
loyalty,
know niggas.
the one who's supposed to be loyal is her, not him.
I understand that.
So why can't she have a guy best friend?
Honestly, it just
Tiago.
depends. Yeah, honestly, go ahead, bro.
What? Just some of the thoughts of what I
Yeah,
said.
one more time because
Basically, that if we are dating, because I'm dating for marriage, it's a little bit more taken seriously. Basically, it's kind of just more of like, I'm not trying to fuck around here.
I get you.
Don't
Now,
waste, don't waste my time.
I
Like,
forgot what you said, but there was something that you said that kind of triggered a question I had. So, you said like they should be comfortable to like speak to me about certain things, as you should be comfortable speaking to them about certain things, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so because my whole thing is,
I get that, but that's a build up, right?
Yeah, so-
that takes through time and experience, right?
so I wouldn't be dating you if I'm not on that level. And the thing is,
okay, word, then that's fine.
Because like we're not dating. If we're not dating,
Because that's your time.
Because that's my time.
That's
Like,
based
if we're
on you.
dating,
Yeah, yeah.
we're at this level of value, right? Like we're doing these things, we're talking
Yes.
about
Yeah.
things, we're open. I think a very weak and primitive mindset of like it is like saying, "Oh, you're insecure." No, fuck you, straight up, because everyone wants to talk about how guys don't express how they're feeling. This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
and it's okay to express it, yes.
And I'm going to
sure.
talk about this because we are dating and we should be open to conversations and knowing about how the other person's feeling and how their actions are affecting another person.
Right.
Okay.
Now, this does not mean that your happiness should be placed inside of that person. You should still be happy, but like, hey, I really don't like the scenario going on here.
Okay, now
And it's
so let's
talking that out.
So let's
Have-
okay,
you should
after
be
the
able to
talk.
have the conversation.
After
is
the
what I'm saying.
conversation, right? Are you all right? Let's say, like, let's just say, right? You guys have the conversation, babe. I'm not really comfortable with him, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you give all your reasonings, right? Are you going to tell her like, if you don't cut
Nah,
that off,
no
I'm breaking up with
No
you?
ultimatums.
No
I've-
ultimatums.
I've had that done to me multiple times, and I was uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I can understand that. I will not put somebody through that.
All right, but like what we okay?
I wouldn't.
Because I'm speaking on my relationship.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
my
speak for yourself.
relationship is a little more different than what I'm assuming the relationship you guys are trying to like.
we have in our heads.
Right. Because like if I'm just dating the girl and she just gets a guy best friend, I honestly, in all honesty, like I wouldn't care.
'Cause
But
you're
the
not
fact that I've been in a
mine.
relationship with someone for 7+ years, I have 2 kids, you've never had a guy best friend.
Sorry.
That's
Can I-
yeah. You see how that's
That-
adding so much.
Can I
That's
also
different.
It is
can I-
different.
can I-
It's
can I-
different.
Can I also specify that in my world, when I say dating, we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, because like if
interesting.
Because dating, that's funny.
because like
That's
if,
funny.
if we're not like
I feel like
I'm
you
your
should use
boyfriend, you're my
exclusively.
girlfriend. Yeah,
Like, if you're exclusive, because
We're
dating is
dating.
really just
We're
like
dating.
Because
But like
and go ahead. I'm sorry.
because anything before that, you're just talking. Whatever that
That's
person
fair.
does, there's no standards yet to the relationship. There's no like real like you're
But-
figuring those things out.
Personally, I think that's really dating, and then when you make it exclusive, that's when you're kind of like in a relationship ish. Because like dating is kind of just seeing, like scoping out like who fits you best to see who that partner will be for you. Like you go on dates, like you're just like,
But,
oh, I'm gonna
like-
link up with this person, or I'm gonna see what
see,
she's about.
But that's where
Love
I differ.
Island,
Is
baby.
that like
I want to speak for me.
yeah, so like for myself, is like
second.
when we're dating and we're going out on dates, I'm looking at you for a potential life partner.
So you're you date one person at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not a thought.
No,
Okay.
no. Like I
like
listen, you like we all have stories. You guys know
like
me,
it.
but at the same time, it's like if I'm dating you, it's
It's you.
It's
you.
you.
Until it's not.
Honorable.
you till it's not.
Honorable.
Yeah, facts.
Because like I'm not gonna be that guy who's like, I'm talking to 3 different girls right now and trying to make yourself look worthy. No,
Yeah,
you should
no.
already be coming to me as you are worthy. Like you know what I mean? Like, and I should be coming to the table as I am worthy. Like,
For sure.
like it shouldn't be any difference of that. So
Word.
because I just think that's what it is. And it's like my life's too crazy to be trying to juggling chicks. I used to do that when I was younger. Like,
Yeah.
I get that.
but like now, like you guys know my life. We text about it sometimes. And shit's wild.
Yeah.
I don't got time to be like
Yeah.
You don't
masquerading
stress.
as-
Yeah, you don't
I
stress.
don't have time for that,
Nah.
bro. Like, no.
So
Yeah,
what
man.
I wanted to say was, okay, when I was dating such as name who won't be named, right?
Oh, you're talking. I'm kidding.
Anyways, so I
But I see the difference
I've
between relationships.
I've made plenty of like friends as girls that is 100% completely platonic. Now, when I was dating such as name, right? There are things that I am comfortable with speaking to her. Now, I've been friends with you guys for 10 years. I can tell you guys a lot, but there are still things that, and if I'm the only one who feels like this, then we could be open, right? But there are things that I won't tell you guys.
No, yeah.
That's fair.
Fair.
So when someone like one of my girl best friends, Veronica, like there are things that I can talk to about with Veronica,
Because she understands it from a
Because she-
different viewpoint.
that as well, but even with your partner, just because they're your partner and they should be able to help you guide through things, there are scenarios where they might not be able to help you through everything.
Yeah.
So I have a friend who just so happens to be able to help me through this scenario.
I don't think it's
Now,
Go ahead.
can I communicate that with my girl? Yes. But if we communicate and there isn't an end result, I kind of just wasted my time. Do they have an understanding of what I'm going through now and all that? Yeah, and that matters, yes. But there's someone that I have that understands me and has way more experience than my current girlfriend at the time, then that can help me. Now, if there's a guy that she meets, whether it's at work, through college, through whatever, and they can help them
So
in any way, I
he's
feel like
using-
it's
you're using
okay.
Your experience
So-
to essentially
Because
justify
there
their
are
end
things
as
that
well.
I can't understand everything. I only try to understand everything.
For sure.
But there are things where I'm hard-headed on. We have 10 plus episodes that view my hard-headedness.
Facts.
So yeah, I mean, if she has a guy best friend, there's nothing with that. Now, is it her responsibility to tell me like, hey, he just told me this? Okay, yeah. And what are you gonna do about it? And it's up to her to either make the whatever she feels like is the correct decision, right? But I don't have an issue with the guy best friend.
I just feel like men have this like wrong idea
We have a
that
skewed concept.
can you move
that,
your laptop? Can you open your laptop more? The lights are just banging off of it.
sorry.
You're good.
I feel like men have this like wrong idea that how do I say we I lost track.
It's okay.
Bookmark it.
I think I feel like I understand you, and you make I hear you, essentially, right?
Okay.
Now, any girl that you end up being in a relationship or coming across, she will have to accept that you have girl best friends,
Yeah.
right? Which is
I got it.
which is where we were saying. Go ahead if you want to continue.
No,
Go ahead,
okay.
go.
So I feel like men have this wrong like idea that if the more you I don't want to say it like that because but okay, so the more you're like on top of your girl, paying attention, like on your girl, that like nothing's going to happen. It's going to be kind of impossible for things to happen. But it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you have your girl like that.
around your finger.
Like wrapped around your finger, under your fucking thumb, controlling everything. If they want to do something,
They're gonna do it.
they're gonna
That's
do
true.
it. But that goes both ways with us.
For sure.
If we want to do something, no matter how clingy, how attached, how controlling she is, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? If
Yeah.
you want to do something, you're gonna do it, and that's just it. And the thing is that men just take it as like we tend to blame the guy. We tend to blame the third party.
Maybe that's the
when
ignorance.
literally the loyalty that matters is between you
He doesn't
and
owe you loyalty.
whoever
Exactly.
your significant other is. But we always blame the next guy. Oh, it's his fault. He came into her life. He started talking to her ear. No, bro.
I really like that you're being accountable.
Yeah.
You're holding
Yeah.
yourself
Me too.
accountable. Because
Yeah.
like you are absolutely right at the end of the day. Like, and that's where I was talking about like it very like we're all talking about it very much depends. Because there's a lot of different scenarios, but that's where I was talking about like you have to be able to have those open conversations
For sure.
and being able to express yourself and the other person knowing where you feel and moving forward from that. The other thing is we all operate at different like levels per se here. And sometimes your partner might be your partner, but at the same time they're not operating at your level. And that's where the other person might be able to fulfill that because they operate mentally on another capacity where they bring you fulfillment of joy in other things. But then when it comes to more serious things, this person then fulfills me in this type of way.
Would
And
you
it's a
consider
fulf-
would you consider that a problem that like you aren't able to do that?
No,
for them?
because so here's the thing.
After
I-
he's finished, we're gonna wrap it up because I want to do something else.
Yeah, so the way I want to like break it down is, let's say you and your girl own a business.
For sure.
And what's best for your business is to then consult this other business about how to run your business. Because my consulting in my business can't help your business grow. Should I be mad at you for that?
No.
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 And that's when I break it down into like a logical thinking and we
Yeah.
take away names and like titles.
Emotion. Take away all
Emotion.
the emotion.
And just strictly look at it like this.
Like a business.
Which
Like
is
a
damn near
business?
practically impossible for most of us.
Most of us, exactly. So it's like
It's maturing. It's a
so-
lot of maturing.
Yeah.
So
An experience, life experience.
I trust
I have a
you
question.
to go conduct business with this business, do your thing if it's in your best interest, because what makes you happy is what makes me happy. But now, if you cross that line, we know what those lines are. I have no problem going around by myself.
Beautiful.
Does that make sense?
Yes. 100%.
It does.
Like,
Yes, it
it
does.
really takes away all of the shit of emotions, he, she, her, all that bullshit, and it's just, this is what's happening. This is how you would move forward. And
Yeah.
just, that's how I see it in my mind.
Nah, I like that.
Angel, I want to say thank you for believing in the pod,
That's for sure.
being my best friend, being my brother.
Don't make me
You're
cry.
the guy. No, let it out.
Nah.
Cause we about to. We about to. No, for real though.
Thank you for taking the steering wheel
The helm.
and doing whatever you believed was best for the business.
Thank y'all for trusting me.
Come on now.
Thank y'all for putting that trust in me. That's one of the biggest things that I always talk about. Like the fact that I have people around me that literally fucking trust me.
For sure.
And they do not doubt my abilities at all. Not even for a second.
One more.
One more.
Nah, I fucking love y'all niggas, yo. OD.
Nah, I love you, bro.
OD.
Love the whole Rebel fam. T, Andy, come on now. Nah, this wouldn't be nothing without.
That's all I
Honestly,
love you.
without this dynamic, for real, this wouldn't.
And what it?
But you deserve it, bro. You deserve it.
Man. Y'all have no idea how much like I really appreciate y'all, love y'all. You know, like there's times where I literally, you know, get in my head, I stay in my head, I get stuck in my head, and like, you know, you guys always, you know, you guys have helped me. You guys, you know,
We're here, bro.
the therapy sessions,
Always.
the crime moments, the you know, the realest moments, you know, the cars, the fucking late night talks is
That's for
you know,
sure.
Getting fucked up.
getting fucked
Yo.
up.
151.
Fuck 150.
That reminded me of that reminded me of that.
Don
bro,
Q?
Andy,
Don Q.
Don Q.
Andy, you really be the first one to be like, yo, I love y'all. Like when we saw us,
I'm a Cancer.
I'm a can.
yo, I love y'all. But it is love though.
I be crying.
You do be crying.
I be crying.
It's
I don't
okay.
care.
It's okay.
He shows his emotions.
Not facts.
I respect that. though.
Unlike the
It's
other
not
two.
toxic.
I don't show my emotions.
All right, relax. I show.
Andy probably seen me tear up once,
All I've seen.
And it's
Joe
'cause I
wanna do
started
is
crying
fight
and it's
other
because
people.
he started fucking crying.
That's it.
I don't know.
All I see is Angel walk outside the club. I'm ready to fight someone. Angel, it's not
You said that?
the fucking time. It's not.
I thought that was me. No lie.
I was like,
shit.
no.
Am I not emotional though?
No.
Nah.
How would you say I express my emotion? Because I like, there's no way that I'm not like an emotional creature.
Which emotion?
Man,
Anger.
You're very verbal. You're very verbal.
okay, that's a form of expression.
Yeah, it is.
Word, but I'm not like. I suppose in contrast, I'm not
I feel
necessarily
like you
a crier.
two both are more
I'm very physical.
like you guys express yourselves a lot more than what I do.
For sure. But I
But
feel like you do gestures.
If I'm the fucking
Example?
example, everybody expresses themselves more than me. Like I don't really be
Yeah, I get
expressing.
it,
I feel
I
like
get it.
everyone, I like even myself, I'm like sitting here thinking about myself, so I'm gonna just blatantly state that I'm projecting here.
I love that.
I think it's just that we never think of ourselves expressing enough. Even though like we might in other people's eyes, like we always are like, no, I'm not expressing myself enough.
I'm very big on security, so I always feel like it's
Security first, then expression.
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Which is why it's like because I mean I've been through things, so it's like anybody's mind could change about someone in like a minute.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's like I just gotta remind y'all all the time how I feel. That's all.
Word. I could agree.
Can someone please say something?
Something.
Oh, we could close it, or I don't know. We're about to hit
Wait,
an hour.
Nah, I need more.
I know. That's
I
why
need
I'm
more.
like,
Come on.
Well,
I'm here for it.
You are the
He
greatest.
said, "I want validation."
You are-
validation,
thought-
on
You
validation."
are Arc Daddy, and this wouldn't be what it is without you. Yeah, bro. You like roses, tulips?
Tiago. I'm waiting.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate
On
him.
that note, guys.
nigga flipped his hair.
He said,
Nigga flipped his hair, yo. Oh man.
Nah, I appreciate all y'all. Because it's
course,
like, I
of
feel
course.
like this dynamic really works well together. For
sure.
It's because like we all bring different things. Y'all fight like brothers. And then
'Cause we
Angel just
are.
has to sit there and be like down. And it's just
I'm literally the fucking middle child, bro. In this friendship, I'm the fucking middle child,
who's
bro.
the youngest?
You.
I'm the younger sibling?
Yes, you're the fucking youngest.
My uncle honestly said you're the most ignorant.
How?
You're ignorant.
I wanna understand. Help me
How
understand.
much? All right, yo. Hopefully we could do this. Hold on.
How I want help me understand from your perspective, Angel. Go ahead.
Why I consider you the younger
Yeah,
sibling?
why am I the younger child? Oh, he's phoning a friend.
he said just Jeopardy,
Yo.
bro.
Hey, am I speaking to Ernesto?
You're kidding me, right?
This is Andy from the Rebel 93 podcast. How are you?
What?
We're live on air. I need to be as professional as I can be.
Oh, you're lucky I understood everything you just said because I was about to curse you out. What's up?
Claudio believes that he's not ignorant.
I never said that. I never said that. Nah.
Wait,
so,
hold on. Let him speak.
Here he comes about to say I
No,
didn't
because
say
I want to
Stop,
No, because I want to
Wait,
clarify what you
wait.
said.
words in people's mouths and shit.
Okay.
He's not. You're right. Hold on. Before you say anything, wait. He's not ignorant.
Boom.
He exuberates ignorant qualities, but he is not ignorant.
Exuberates.
Ignorance is fully like you just don't get it. He is still learning because he's young, and he's
I'd say
taking.
we're all
It
students.
takes time for a young man to learn. So, especially in this day and age where information is so easy to get, back then information was very, very limited. So the information that you did get, you took the time to understand it. Now you get 10 new fucking pieces of information in one day. You don't know which one to take serious. So, he's a product of the generation that we're living in now, and at the same time, he's just young. So no, he is not ignorant, but he does exuberate ignorant qualities. But he's slowly getting there.
Is it a bad thing that he exuberates those qualities?
Is it a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing. He's young. And now, if he was 35 acting like that, I'd be like, yo, bro.
That's
Yeah.
understandable.
That's a little.
Honestly, I can't even be upset at anything he said because then again, like that's his perception, and I'm taking it for what it is. So
As you should.
I respect it.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you a bad person. No, absolutely.
Nah, you're
not.
making me feel like a fucking asshole.
Nah, how you feel is how you feel.
I love that because I was really fucking with you, but that was perfect.
But no, I mean, look, he's a good. I always said he's a good guy, and like I
You too,
always
E.
tell.
It's
I
love.
told my boy when we were eating at dinner, I was like, Andy reminds me of my. He's very, very charismatic. Has a lot of things to say. He's a good dude. Reminds me of him. Reminds me of myself when I was younger, and still now. Claudia reminds me of myself in high school when I was full of myself, completely oblivious to anybody else's fucking feelings, and unaware of my social cues. But again, high school, young.
Yo,
So
E,
the-
no
Fucking-
Yo,
no, don't say no. I need to say something. Hold on. That's
gotta end
crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? If we gotta end it, we gotta end it. E, you gonna be on the floor.
You gonna be on season 2, bro.
That's for sure.
We
Season 2, I'ma see
we
you.
definitely gonna have to do
Yo,
a podcast with you,
E,
man.
best believe I'm gonna see you, bro.
Like I said, dude, it doesn't make you a bad person, man. It just makes you, young.
It makes me me.
Makes you young.
Say what?
He said it makes him him.
Yeah, exactly. Makes
sure.
you.
Nah,
And
yeah.
Over time, you look. Think of it as like you're chiseling the person, the man that you're gonna be, man. You're
For
just
sure.
chiseling
Performing
down
yourself.
the little qualities that make you you, and you're perfecting it. Like, it doesn't make you worse, doesn't make you better. It just makes you you, and you're just perfecting your personality. Because
That's for
like,
sure.
at the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do.
That's
So,
true.
Take my whatever I say with a grain of salt.
With a grain of salt,
and,
for
you
sure.
know, and it's not
Big grain of salt.
it's not coming from anywhere malicious
Culture.
at all. It's definitely like one of those things where you take your time, man. Like, you're young. This whole group,
We
that
all
you
learn
guys are doing, everything you guys are doing. You guys are all in your early 20s. Make mistakes. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, I respect it. E. I
we
dog.
appreciate you, Ung. We about to end this episode, so my fault to call you on the
It's okay,
random,
man.
but
I'm glad that I was the first one or second one that y'all thought of.
first.
First.
First. All right, E, I'm gonna come up to New York soon, so I'm gonna see you soon. All right, bro.
No doubt.
Best
All right,
believe
bro.
I'm gonna see you too. All right.
Guys.
All right, season
Take
2,
care.
you on for sure, man.
But,
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Holla.
peace.
That was interesting.
Fucking love that guy, man.
I love that.
Dude, he just wrapped out both 2 episodes.
I
He wraps up both episodes. He wasn't even here.
I just want to know.
We have to end it.
All right, go ahead. All right, yo. So, thank you so much for tuning into the Rebel 93 podcast. This was episode 10, part 2. You guys will definitely see us. We have more in store for season 2. And thank you guys so much for the journey or tagging along on the journey. And we have a lot more for you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Honestly, leave your questions, thoughts, concerns, and yeah, we'll get back to you soon. I feel like that outro was not it.
Nah, that was great.
That was
it.
great.
All right, bet.
That was great. You're good.
All right. But yeah,
best
we love
one
you
yet.
guys. Facts.
And just before, I do want to thank Tiago for all the hard work he's put in. as well.
Oh, for
I
sure.
don't want to leave that out.
Appreciate
Tiago,
ya.
you definitely have done a lot for us, making sure the visuals were right on point.
yes,
and
sir. This wouldn't be what it is without you, bro.
Literally,
Yeah,
they would
appreciate
literally just be hearing
It
us.
would-
They wouldn't be seeing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be us without us.
Word.
Exactly.
So, nah,
So
it's all love, yo.
Yeah, it's all love. Again.
Season 1 is in the books, bro.
Season 1's in the books.
We got season 1 done.
Season
Season
2,
2 is only gonna be better.
OnlyFans.
Relax. Oh my goodness.
First subscriber, you know what I'm saying?
Feel me? Now I do want to do. All right, I don't want to. I do want to.
We could talk sauce.
I
later.
want to do different tiers.
yo, we make an NFT and they buy certain tiers that allow them certain things.
Imagine. I want to do the PMP.
Thought.
It's an idea.
Thought.
PMP.
PMP as like the most. It's the most expensive tier that you could do, that you could purchase for the podcast experience.
On what platform is that?
We go to your living
It would have
room.
to. It would have
We
to.
go to your living room.
It would.
and
It would have
a
to be. It
podcast.
would. That's. It's.
Yo. Yo, what the fuck, bro? I know that
Well,
did
pod
not
first, pod first.
I did not.
Pod- pod
yeah,
first.
facts. Whoa, the fact that I'm
No one said
so.
pause.
Nah. I mean, obviously it'd be with. Well, I don't know.
Hey yo. Maybe not a pause, but a hey yo. Like, was that not called for? Like, hey, yo, this is wild, yo.
Why did
And
that,
y'all are here for it.
why did the outro take this turn? Like,
Yo, nonetheless, we love you guys for everything that you guys do, supporting us, and
Many tiers.
many tears.
I want.
the
Nah,
way.
bro. Imagine
I
they have
almost went
a
wrong.
tier. They have a tier where they're actually able to come through and join us.
Oh, for
We
sure.
have a live audience.
A live audience, like, yo, you bought that tier, you can be
can
a
slide
part,
on
you could
us.
be here.
Yeah.
A different tier where you might get a bonus episode
For the
that
free-
only exclusive to who purchased.
yeah.
I was joking. Like, obviously, you're not gonna buy it. That's all right. You're literally paying for us. Like, that's
Hold on, wait. Because we could really start a whole other pod right now. You feel me? Because
no.
What is OnlyFans?
No. That's
that's not like
not
what?
it.
Tell me.
For
OnlyFans is a website used
Okay.
for
To buy
your
what?
fan base. That is an area of OnlyFans, but OnlyFans is a website
Oh, yeah,
used
it's a
for people
platform.
to get exclusive access to what you have going on. Now, some people have different things going on.
Yeah, some people are.
We
you
have
know,
a podcast.
content creators in.
Who said we
in
can't do
other-
both?
Nobody. It'd
it's
be
still
us.
entertainment.
That's true.
It's different type of entertainment. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite
Thanks.
color?
Prank him, John. Prank him.
Yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all are absolutely mad right now.
So what do you think about the line?
about this new city? Like, no.
Nah, yo, nah.
Not working
Nah,
out.
imagine
Literally.
asking the question: Can females have guy best friends?
With the guy best friend. Nah,
Hey, can we be best friends?
Nah.
I'm about to
this
show
is
you what these
madness.
muffins really are.
This is going so wild.
Why is
Yo.
this the outro, bro?
Yo, thank you guys so much. Yo,
episode
stop
10.
it.
It's season 1. It's the final pod, bro. It's the final pod of season 1. We going like
We gonna do it. Well, we gonna do it how we do it.
shit.
Yo, we love all of y'all for tuning in. Thank
Love
you
all
guys so
y'all.
much. Keep tuning into the Rebel 93, and we got more for you guys.
Yo.
It's only up from here.
To all the fans out there, I love y'all, and like always, peace, love, and positivity. We out.
PNP.